The appointment of General John Kelly as Chief of Staff by President Donald Trump has already had a resounding effect, but not like you may have heard. The liberal media had their fun with the dismissal of Anthony Scaramucci after his mere 10 stormy days on the job. But another dismissal is flying mostly under the radar. Meet George Selim. This guy is an Obama leftover originally put in charge of running, quote, countering violent extremism, unquote, the foolish policy of Barack I that he started to pretend he was getting tough on Islamic acts of war in America. The policy did accomplish Obama's real goal, which was to send taxpayer money and legal autonomy to Islamic organizations. Beyond that, the program was a complete failure. What was supposed to happen is Muslims in Muslim communities were to alert authorities when other Muslims showed signs of potential violence. There are two huge flaws in the plan. First of all, the only authority Muslims acknowledge is Sharia law and their individual interpretation of it. Secondly, there are only two kinds of Muslims, the radical who wants to cut your head off, and the moderate who wants a radical to cut your head off. As demonstrated by the Boston Marathon bombing, New York City, San Bernardino, Crossroads Mall, Chattanooga, Oklahoma City, Pulse nightclub, and literally on it goes, Obama's dumb policy just doesn't work. Now for the good news. John Kelly is a retired U.S. Marine general, which means the words "can do" are etched in his resume. As Secretary of Department of Homeland Security, he redirected funding away from these groups and to law enforcement, signaling that he would rather see proactive policing in Muslim communities rather than Obama's plan to sit on his hands and hope they snitch on each other. As his new Chief of Staff, he's in a position to help President Trump drain the swamp. With this move, he's eliminating this Obama leftover, a major source of the problem in fighting Islamic Jihad, and he's off to a promising start. Let's hope many more like this follow.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and donate at theraywarnershow.com.